Okay, I'm going to show you really quickly how to upgrade your Sunbutter. I'm going to need another spoon, I think. I'm going to do this really quickly. Okay, can I get a spoon, Miss Courtney? Okay, so what happens with the food industry is they take something that's delicious and they make it the worst ever by adding what? Sugar and salt. But sugar and salt doesn't have to be the worst ever if it's the right kind. And we know that raw honey is actually good for us because if it's raw and local, the bees have taken pollen from different, flowers and whatnot from around our area, and it actually can be good for us. So what we do is we add a little bit of honey. If you notice the Skippy or the Peter Pan peanut butter, if you look on it, it always says sugar and salt added. And that's it. Well, I was talking about that guy who, Michael Moss. What they do is they add in sugar, salt, and fat in the right combination for the bliss point. So I love Sunbutter for my kids because at some of the schools they're nut-free. And also sunflower seeds are actually good for you. But sometimes when it's organic, for some reason, it just tastes more bland. And I don't like added salt anyways because I don't know what kind of salt they're adding. So I decided one day, I want my kids to eat this. So I'm going to do what the food industry does, but I'm going to make it really yummy. So I take a little bit of raw honey. Usually I dump a little bit of this out. And I take my salt. Let's use this one. So I take about, just a little bit of salt in here. Not that much salt. Just a little bit of salt. I know this is, but see, this is an upgraded version of the worst ever. You know what I mean? If your kids are going to eat it without it, and they're going to be good, but it's a new food for most kids. Most kids are used to eating peanut butter, which have a lot of aflatoxins in it. And by the way, peanuts are not actually a nut anyways, they're a legume. So what happens is they have a lot of fungus on the nuts. So the fungal issue is a lot of times what causes the aflatoxins, which are what causes a lot of allergic reactions. And they're just really a lot higher in that in peanuts versus like almonds or walnuts and stuff. So some kids can tolerate the other nuts or seeds and not peanuts, and that's usually why. And peanuts just really are not the best food ever. Really.
It's a fungus among us.
Fungus among us. So anyway, I just take that, mix it up, and then I should have had you taste it before and then afterwards. But let's just say this really makes it a lot more tasty for the kids. You know what I like to do is I like to buy the Mary's crackers. I'm going to show you a few of the things that I like to buy for my kids. I'll do one more food demo here. Is I like to just put it on the crackers for them, or put it in a little container and have it to be like their own little version of those, what are those snackable things, the worst ever? And you can put it in little containers and have them put their own stuff on there. And so it's really, really yummy.
I shake it off, 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 I shake it